Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You sound so far away.
Now let me turn it up there.
Inventing himself for the first time, Tony T. Money Green taught himself how to play the bass at an early age. He joined the Dramatics and for 20 years traveled the world as an award-winning bass player and recording artist. Reinventing himself for the second time after burning out and, quote, not knowing what the fuck I was gonna do, T. Money found his way to the California music scene and in the company of Warren G, made the acquaintance of Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and the Death Row family. Becoming the band director and bass player for Death Row, he laid down some of the greatest hooks and bass lines of all time. But like he says, he didn't know what that rap shit was, but it saved him. He'll tell you that he's not a musician. He's a bass player that likes music, but he's a hell of a bass player. Back in his hometown, he's working with local artists and producers like Easy to God and Sandman. Capitalizing on his vast collection of 2,000 songs, which he refers to as the Vault, T is producing and creating some of the best music I've ever heard. You want to know what professionalism looks like? This is the story. This is the story of a man who started out in Detroit and has come full circle here, reinventing himself because he's got to make it. Even if it's for the 10th time, he's got to make it.
I got a digital distribution to drop a lot of the songs from the, what I call the vault, you know, and I've been listening to so many damn songs I forgot about, you know.
Right.
Like, damn, this shit still sound good. Because of the music today suck, you know, it just sucks so bad that when you go back to the 90s era, this shit sounds so much, you know, it's melodic and...
So you started out in soul.
Yeah.
Then helped create a whole new genre.
I don't know, I haven't
With
heard
the
this
rap,
before.
So is this a third genre now?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, we got Easy in the
I
booth.
started out R&B soul,
Right.
and then after that, the fact that I just got into rap, I didn't know nothing about the rap shit, but it was during a musical time, so it saved me. That they needed musicianship, you know, so I brought all musicians. I know so many.
Right.
I know so many of the good musicians too, not just
Right.
ones claiming to be good. There's so many of them in this motherfucking city. And then I call them out, and I'm the bad guy. So I'm just starting to shut up now. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I don't want to be the bad guy, but I don't believe in cliques.
Yeah.
You know, that hold the city back when everybody doing their own clique and ain't nobody trying to work together. Somebody sneak in and take over, you know. So I'm just concentrating on what we doing. Sandman produced with me. We got another studio, his studio out in Berkeley, where we always, that's where everything really be done. I came here today to impress you guys.
Okay, it worked.
For real, because, I mean, it's all about this. I mean, all our music is on this level anyway.
Right.
But it's just that I found how to get a lot done, even in the smaller joints, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like home studios, because if it was a home studio, I wouldn't be working. But I like to be able to go out and go to the studio. So his studio's a nice facility. And here, I grew up in this motherfucker, so I was in here a few years ago when it was raining in here. They just fixed it up and fixed it all better. But I was in here when it was, I mean, you should walk around the puddle and go on downstairs, because it's a room down there, that's the legendary room that's down there where George Clinton cut all this stuff out. Yeah, this is just I used to call this the bullshitting room, but I like this room. Don Davis, the guy that owned it back then, he had this room built for him so he wouldn't have to fuck around back there. So I got an internet radio show, right? Every Friday. You know, we had him on there.
The world's a fucked up place and no one gives a fuck. That's why Puff Man
shut it down. I mean, he had so many fans, right?
Yeah.
So they just kept calling in and everything, and before you know it, they shut down the whole fucking server. So that's why I like
broke the internet.
That's why I wanted to, he broke it. That's what my joke was. He broke the internet. But that's why I wanted to work with him, because he had a lot of fan base. Well, a lot of artists don't have a fan base. He had a great fan base already. And they really do shit for him.
Fucked up place and no one gives a fuck. That's why I puff mad papes and roll my swishes up. Mom and dad ain't splitting up, but I ain't chilling, no. I'm tripping like I need a new liver. What? day to day it's the same thing.
Starting off in the Motown era with people like Cornbread here, then helping to create the whole hip-hop rap genre, he reinvents music as he reinvents himself. He has to reinvent himself in the city that reinvents itself. He's the definition of hustle without bullshit. A lot of people talk, T-Money works hard, and he's gotta make it.
It was only yesterday I was in my bedroom.
That's my boy that did the Detroit hook with me. Dude, he on a lot of my songs, I told you.
Right up your alley, easy.
Hey, you gotta make it, you know that. That's why I say easy ought to take this one and roll it on out.
He rocks the anthems right, you know.
What's that? I gotta make it. We all gotta make it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It might be for the 10th time with me, but I still gotta make it.